What are like terms? Like terms are terms that have the same variable as well as the same power. Couple example of like terms could be 3a, 4a, negative 2a, or even 17a. All of the terms contain the variable of a, therefore they are like terms. Another example of like terms could be 1/4 b, it could be 3/5 b, it could be negative 1/2 b, because they contain the b as the variable. And one more example where we use powers could be this. Negative 12x squared, it could be 3x squared, or even it could be 0.9x squared. All of the terms contain the variable x squared, therefore they are like terms. Well, how do we combine like terms? To combine like terms, we basically have to put all the like terms together. So we could have, for example, 2a plus 4b minus 3a plus 12b, and let's go with a plus 5a. Well, the first thing that we should do is we need to identify the like terms. So the first set of like terms is 2a, a negative 3a, as well as positive 5a. It is very important that you circle the term in front as well. Not only that this will tell you that it's a subtraction, it also will tell you that the 3a is a negative 3a. So what we can do is we can arrange everything together. We can write this as 2a minus 3a plus 5a. And because we have the same like terms, we can combine them. 2a minus 3a would be negative 1, and then negative 1 plus 5a would be 4a. So those two blue terms combined together get us 4a. Now let's take a look at our second set of like terms. My second set are the terms that contain the variable b, and we only have two of them, 4b and positive 12b. So what do? We have to combine them. So we can write it as 4b plus 12b, and that will be equal to 16b. Notice that we have 4a and positive 16b. Those two terms have different like terms, therefore we cannot combine them. So what do? We just leave it as it is. Let's take a look another example how to combine like terms. Let's take, for example, 2a plus 3 minus 4b plus 2a minus, let's say, 7. So once again, what I highly recommend is when you circle your terms with the symbol in front. So let's take a look. We have a term that contains a, which is right here, as well as right here. And notice how I circle the term in front as well. My second set of like terms are just numbers, integers. For example, positive 3 and negative 7. Notice how I in this case, how I used a square and I included the symbol in front. The 3 is a positive, the 7 is a negative. And the last term that we have is just a negative 4b, but as you can see, it's the only one that's here, so the negative 4b doesn't have any like terms. So now let's combine them. So the first one we have a 2a, and notice it's a plus 2a, which comes up to 4a. My second set of like terms is a positive 3 with a negative 7, so I can write this as 3 minus 7, which comes up to be a negative 4. And because we have the only term that's by itself, which is a negative 4b, we just have to bring it down. So what do we do now? Well, once you simplified all your like terms, just simply write them in one line. 4a minus, let's go with the 4b, and then minus 4. And this would be the final answer, simplified to its simplest form. And that concludes how you identify like terms and how you combine like terms.